Hello students, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I'm your English teacher. Today we are going to learn direct and indirect speech, chapter 9 from your English grammar textbook. Get cracking. Srikant met Rohit for the first time near construction site. They were both on a walk. There was a lot of noise and they could not hear each other clearly. They had to scream in order to be heard. Here is their conversation. Srikant said, "Good morning. Are you new here?" Rohit said, "No, I'm a lawyer." "Oh, I thought you are a lawyer," said Srikant. Rohit said, "No, I am new here." Now complete these sentences to rewrite their conversation in the reported speech. Srikant greeted Rohit and asked him if he was new there. Rohit replied that he was a lawyer. Srikant told Rohit that he thought Rohit was a lawyer. Rohit replied that he was new there. Read the two sentences given below. Ginny said, "I'm tired." Ginny said that she was tired. In the first sentence, we have repeated Ginny's actual words. This is called direct speech. Note the inverted commas. In the second sentence, we have not repeated Ginny's words. We have only given the meaning of what he said. This is called the reported or indirect speech. You may have noticed the following changes in the reported statement. The reported words are introduced by that. The that can be omitted. Inverted commas are removed. The verb am has become was. The pronoun I has become he. Here are detailed notes on the changes that should be made when we turn direct speech into a reported speech. When the reporting verb example, the verb said in the example above is in the past tense, the tenses of the verb in direct speech usually change as follows. The simple present changes to the simple past. Direct, he said and Luke said. Reported, he said and Luke said. The present continuous changes to the past continuous. Direct, he said, "I'm writing to my uncle." Reported, he said that he was writing to his uncle. The present perfect changes to the past perfect. Direct, he said, "I have finished the work." Reported, she said she had finished the work. The simple past changes to the past perfect or stays the same. Direct, they went for a picnic. Ramesh said to me. Reported, Ramesh told me they had gone or went for a picnic. The will / can / may forms change to the would, could, might forms. Direct, the boy said, "My father will be back soon." Reported, the boy said his father would be back soon. Direct, he may pass the exam, Isa said to us. Reported, Isa told us he might pass the exam. The past continuous and the past perfect stay the same. When the reporting verb is in the present tense, the tenses do not change. Direct, he says, "I'm feeling ill." Reported, he says he is feeling ill. Direct, she says she has just said, "I have finished the work." Reported, she has just said she has finished the work. The pronouns change according to the context or situation. Study these examples. Direct, "I will call you at 5, he said to me." Reported, he told me he would call me at 5. Direct, I will call you at 5, she said to him. Reported, she told him she would call him at 5. Direct, I will call you at 5, I said to her. Reported, I told her I would call her at 5. Words or phrases expressing nearness in time generally change to those expressing distance. Study the table below. Direct speech, reported speech. Now, today, tonight. Then, at that time, that day, that night. Last week, last month, the previous week, the previous month, etc. The week, the month before. Next month, next year, the next month, the next year, etc. The month after, the year after. Yesterday, the previous day, the day before. Tomorrow, the next day, the following day, the day after. But if the speech is made and reported during the same period, these changes are not necessary. Read the sentences below. Direct, on last Friday he said, my father will come today. Reported, on last Friday he said his father would come that day. Direct, this afternoon he said, my father will come today. Reported, this afternoon he said his father would come today. Similarly, here changes to there unless the speech is reported at the same time, same place. This and these change to that and those unless the thing or things pointed out are near at hand at the time of reporting the speech. We use say when we do not mention the person spoken to. Tom said he was busy. We use tell when we mention the person spoken to. Tom told me he was busy. Common error. He said me he was busy. Wrong. He told he was busy. Change the following into the reported speech. Ravi said, I'm free. Ravi said that he was free. She said, I'm reading an interesting book. She said she was reading an interesting book. I've done my homework already, he said. He said that he had done his homework already. I paid ₹75 for the basket, she said to us. She told us that she had paid ₹75 for the basket. She said, I forgot to post the letter. She said she had forgotten to post the letter. I have bought jeans. Anand said that he had bought jeans. Students can try the remaining exercises, the sentences. Here is some more. 17. I have lost the key, he said. He said that he had lost the key. Suresh said she is coming tomorrow. Suresh said that she was coming the next day. I don't know his phone number, she said. She said that she didn't know his phone number. My father has gone out, said the boy. The boy said that his father had gone out. Pattern of reported orders and request. The pattern of reported orders and requests is reporting verb tell, ask plus person spoken to plus to infinitive. We tell or ask somebody to do something. We often use tell in reported orders and ask in reported request. We can also use verbs like order, command, advise, and request. Direct. Clean the blackboard, the teacher said to the boy. Reported, the teacher told the boy to clean the blackboard. Direct, turn off the TV, she said. Reported, she told him to turn off the TV. Direct, don't talk loud, he said to the children. Reported, he told the children not to talk loud. Direct, please open the window, she said. Reported, she requested him to open the window. Direct, don't shout. Don't shoot, said the officer. Reported, the officer ordered the soldiers not to shoot. Direct, improve your spelling, the teacher said. Reported, the teacher advised me to improve my spelling. The teacher advised the students to improve their spelling. Note, don't plus go / speak / drive and so on. Not to go / speak / drive and so on. Not to not go / speak / drive and so on. Change these sentences into the reported speech. Come in, he said to her. He asked / told her to come in. Don't make a noise, he said to the boys. He asked the boys not to make a noise. Please help me with the homework, Radha said to her mother. Radha requested her mother to help her with the homework. Students can try the remaining sentences. Next we have exercise C. Mrs. Das has 4 children, Isha, Tarun, Anmol and Ria. Yesterday she was ill, so she told her children to do certain things. Report what she said. Sweep the house, Isha. She told Isha to sweep the house. Wash the plates, Anmol. She asked / told Anmol to wash the plates. Water the plants, Ria. She asked / told Ria to water the plants. Clean the windows, Tarun. She asked / told Tarun to clean the windows. Don't forget to feed the dog, Isha. She asked Isha not to forget to feed the dogs. Students can try the remaining. Question sentences. Study the following sentences. Direct. What are you doing? The policeman said to them. Reported. The policeman asked them what they were doing. Direct. Where have you put my glasses? She asked. Reported. She asked where he had put her glasses. Direct. What do you want? I asked. Reported. I asked what she wanted. Direct. He said, who phoned you? Reported. He asked who had phoned me. Direct. Have you switched off the TV? She said. Reported. She asked whether I had switched off the TV. Direct. Are you from Nepal? I asked. Reported. I inquired whether they were from Nepal. Direct. Is your father in? He asked. Reported. He inquired whether my father was in. Direct. Can you drive? I asked her. Reported. I asked whether she could drive. Here are some rules we follow while changing questions into reported speech. Rule 1. Tenses and pronouns in reported questions change in the same way as in reported statements and commands. Rule number 2. Reported questions do not have the same word order, auxiliary plus subject, as direct questions often have. As in statements, the verb comes after the subject. Do / does / did is not used. Question marks are removed. Rule 3. If the question begins with the question word what, when, where, who, this word serves as a link between the reporting verb and the reported questions. See examples 1 to 4. Rule number 4. If the direct questions has no question words, if the question is one which can be answered by yes or no, the conjunction whether or if is placed before the reported questions. See examples 5 to 8. Rewrite the following in the reported speech. Where have they gone? He said. He asked where they had gone. Have they gone to the park? I asked her. I asked her if they had gone to the park. Why are you smiling? He said. He asked me why I was smiling. Will you return the CDs tomorrow? I said. I asked if he/she would return the CDs the next day. Who told you the news? I said to her. I asked her who had told her the news. The remaining questions are to be tried by the students. Next we have the word smart. Words often confused. Some words sound or look alike or nearly alike but have different meanings. Here is a list of some such words. Read the sentences to understand their uses in a sentence. A fake. To make something different, to act upon. Smoking affects one's health. Effect. A change that happens because of something. We are studying the effects of heat on different metals. The medicine had a good effect on me. Altar. A raised place on which things are offered to God, table at the end of a church. The bride and the groom stood before the altar. Altered. To become different, to change something. You should alter your way of living. Alternate. First one, then the other in turn. We play badminton and tennis on alternate days. Alternative, one or other of two courses. There are alternative answers to these questions. Bare. Without clothing, covering, or protections, they fought with bare hands. Bear, a large wild animal. A bear has thick fur. Besides, at the side of, next to, walk beside me. Besides, in addition to, I have 3 other coats besides this. Moreover, in addition to, I don't want to go, besides I'm tired. Bore. To make one feel tired. She bores everyone with film stories. A dull person. She is a bore. Boar. A male pig or wild pig. Canvassed. A coarse cloth. The tent is made of canvas. Canvass. To go round asking for votes. He is canvassing for the Congress candidate. Cease. To stop, they have ceased work. Says. To take something forcibly or suddenly. She seized the pistol from him. Coarse, rough. This cloth is coarse. He made a coarse remark. Course. A series, directions, and so on. I am taking a course in French lessons. Of course is directly south. Foul. Dirty, unpleasant. The medicine has a foul taste. Foul, hens, geese, and so on. He keeps fowls. Later, more late, after some time. Come later, at later date. Later. The second of 2 people or things. I like both coffee and tea, but prefer the latter. Raise. To lift something. Raise your hands. rise to get higher. Prices rise during war. Stationary, not moving, standing still. Don't get off the train till it is stationary. Stationary. Writing materials like paper, ink, pencil, and so on. I must buy some stationery. Fill in each blank by choosing the correct words from the bracket. They sell stationery with E spelling in this shop. The sweater is made of coarse material, C-O-A-R-S-E, coarse. We play hockey and tennis on alternate days. Students can try this as an assignment.